I went on a date with a 50-year-old man. Accidentally. You might be asking yourself, how did this happen? Well, do I have a story for you? It all started when I moved to LA. It was the beginning of 2019, and I had just settled into my new apartment in Hollywood. I was 19, completely new and innocent to the area, and well, I was fresh meat. Los Angeles is notorious for sugar daddies, fake people, clout chasers, and at the time, I knew this, but I didn't really give it much thought. You'll see where I'm going with this. I joined a gym, 24-hour fitness, and I started going there and working out about every single day. So one day, after playing pickup basketball, I'm on my way out, and this older man stops me, and he says, "Oh, you're a really good player. Like, we should play sometime." And I'm just like, "Thank you." And we introduce ourselves. "Hi, I'm Kelly." And then he goes, "Hi, I'm Carmine." Carmine. I should have knew right then and there. Carmine. Like, I know I have a girl's name, Kelly, but Carmine? Maybe that's just me. Let me say that one more time. Carmine. Should have been a red flag. So then he's like, "We should play sometime. What time do you usually come to the gym?" I'm like, "Mornings, usually, but it depends." And he's like, "Okay." And then I just leave. So in the moment, I'm thinking nothing of it. I just think it's a normal conversation. Which it was, but it was the beginning of something. About a week later, I'm at the gym and I'm benching, obviously massive weight. And it might have looked like I was struggling, but I definitely wasn't struggling since I was literally on my second rep. And guess who comes out of nowhere and spots me? Carmine. Immediately, I'm startled and confused. I guess I'm a little weirded out at that moment. I do a couple more while he's spotting me, and then I just put it down. And he's like, "That's all?" And I'm like, yeah, that's all. I got up, and then we just started talking about basketball. Blah, blah, blah. We just have a conversation. Nothing was really weird to me, still. Besides him coming out of his way to spot me, I just thought it was still like a normal interaction. And then he asked, "When are we going to play ball?" And I'm like, "I'm always down, especially with this guy. I'm going to destroy this guy." That's what I was thinking. I'm going to destroy this guy. So we asked for my number. And he says it's for, basketball group chats and getting people to play. And I'm like, okay, no big deal. So I give it to him. I'm still thinking, no big deal, right? But remember, his name is Carmine. Red flag. It'd be really funny if someone out there is listening to this named Carmine. Another couple days go by, and I'm at the gym again, playing pickup. And guess who walks in? Carmine. It's Carmine. So he gets on the court next, and he's like talking to me, and he's like, "If you beat me, I'll buy you lunch." And he did this in a very friendly and competitive way. So I'm like, I'm down. We shook hands, and I'm like, all right, I got this. Taking candy from a baby. I'm about to beat this guy. All I really cared about was beating this guy and just having fun. I wasn't thinking about the lunch. Like, I didn't really care. So I go on to beat him, and he's like, "I owe you lunch." And I'm like, dude, it's really not a big deal. Like, I didn't really care about having lunch. I didn't want to take his money or whatever. But he insisted. So I'm like, "I bet." He sends me a location. It's about 5 minutes away, and I go. I get there, and it's this nice Chinese gourmet white tablecloth restaurant. And then Carmine pulls up, and he's in this nice car, and he's dressed in a collared shirt, khaki shorts, expensive sunglasses. And I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, this guy's rich. This guy's really rich. He dresses what I imagine a 50-year-old millionaire dresses like. He dressed like casual nice. Like, he knows he's really rich, but he doesn't buy like expensive clothes really. Like, he doesn't truly understand style, but you can tell he has money. So I'm looking at a glass half full, and I'm like, he's rich. He can teach me about finance and money. And keep in mind, I'm coming straight from the gym. Headband, runners, butt sweat, walking into this 5-star Chinese restaurant. We sit down, I open up the menu, I'm like, whoa, not cheap. And he tells me, "Get whatever you want." I'm like, who is this guy? I'm still thinking like, oh, that's really generous. I go on to get a salad, and the salad was $35. $35, that's an expensive ass salad. Chinese chicken salad. It's just a Chinese chicken salad. That is expensive. We sit down, we eat lunch, and I'm a friendly, sociable guy, so it really isn't hard for me to have a conversation with anybody. We're just talking about basketball. He's talking about his business, blah, blah, blah. And eventually we get up and we leave the restaurant. And as we're walking to the parking lot, he's telling me things like, "Oh, I had a really good time. It was really fun talking to you. We should play basketball or sleep together sometime." Okay, besides the last part. He did not say the last part. And still, I think nothing of it. Nothing off. I think it's just normal. I think nothing. I'm thinking nothing. I'm thinking nothing of it. But seriously, I thought nothing of it. As soon as I got home and I started telling my roommate about what just happened, he was like, "Kelly, you just went on a date with the dude, bro." With a dude. I'm like, I could not stop laughing. But still, I'm like, nah, it's not like that. Like, we're just friends. Like, he just did that out of like competitive nature and like bros being bros, even though he's old. Like, I really did think it was normal. I thought nothing of it. Another but this is where it gets juicy. He texts me this. So we never talked about making money. And I'm like, next time. He's like, can I ask what you typically make a day? I'm like, I make around $3,000 a month. I'd love to learn more about making money and becoming financially free, etc. And he's like, and then he's like, you're very attractive, so I'm open to helping you out. What? I was like, something's going on. I text him back, haha, thank you. I'm straight, by the way, just to make that clear. And he goes, period. Meant video marketing stuff. I'm like, got it. So I'm like confused and also just like, I'm not gonna be around this person. 2 days later, oh man. 2 days later, he texts me this. I know you're straight, but would you be open to anything for $500? Getting a massage or something. I know. What? Brother, what? Jesus Christ. Honestly, I spent the rest of the day laughing and just absolute in shock and disbelief that I just found myself on a date with a 50-year-old man. I finally text him the next day. I'm sorry, man. I don't even know why I said sorry. I honestly do not feel comfortable doing that. And then he never texted me again. Wow. Probably one of my favorite stories. My man Carmine. Yeah. LA is interesting. And now, since I'm making like no money off these videos, do I go back and get my $500? I am never seeing Carmine again. But imagine if I went, filmed it, and mic'd up. Comment if you want me to go on a date mic'd up with Carmine.
Yeah, look at that ass!
God damn it.
Yeah, I really like how you dribble up and down the court.
Okay.
Yeah.